This week in the Monday Night War is the go home show for Raw for In Your House International Incident with both the WWF Championship and the Intercontinental Championships on the line. And for WCW Nitro, Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, is back in the building. Romeo, Drunk Guy JJ, SP3. This is True Rewind 67, New World Order.
Brother,
This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
this is true rewind. This is true rewind.
This is true rewind. This is true rewind.
Hello. It is me, your Tru Heel Phenom, SP3. We are back on the Fightful Overbooked YouTube channel for another edition. You gotta pump up the flux capacitor, jump into DeLorean as we go back in time for True Rewind, episode 67, New World Order. We will be reviewing the July 15th, 1996 editions of WWF Raw and WCW Nitro in deciding what was the better show for the week. I am back once again with one of the biggest Cincinnati Bengals fans that I know. He is very happy for today. He is the connoisseur of reporting himself, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
I'm happy now. We'll see if I feel super later.
No pun intended. See what you did.
Right. See how that works. And of course, we have your favorite backseat driver in the DeLorean, the man of 1,004 drinks, Drunk Guy JJ.
What the fuck is popping, y'all? How y'all feeling today? It's a glorious Sunday, even though we're in 1996. We are here in the future. It's a glorious Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, pre-Valentine's Day. You know, hope you guys clap your ladies' cheeks all Monday night. But it's good to see you guys. Let's get this popping.
Following up from last week's edition, of course, as always, to support, drop a thumbs up on this video, share this video with all your wrestling fans, friends, and family on all your favorite social media platforms. If you are new to the Fightful Overbooked YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified for all the great content that we got over here, and as well over on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel where we originated. You can subscribe over there as well. And if you're watching us live during the premiere, leave your thoughts on the July 15th, 1996 edition of WWF Raw and WCW Nitro and all the shenanigans we will get into talking about these two shows in the live chat, and let us know what you think. So, and of course, in the comments down below if you're watching us on demand. So, Romeo, you are usually the pilot, the driver of the DeLorean. Take it away.
All right, let's start with Monday Night Raw. July 15th, 1996, taped from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thankfully, the last one of this cycle.
Yes.
Gorilla Monsoon, Uncle Gino, shown backstage meeting Sean and Ahmed Johnson at the door, and Camp Cornette there as well, complaining. And we start with Bart Gunn with Sonny versus Ahmed Johnson for the Intercontinental Championship. Was this brown belt with Goldust too?
I believe it was like a rendition of what Goldust have, and they just made it darker because it's on Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah, I kind of found that racist. From gold to racist got dark.
And like they couldn't even get us like a better like brown color, like, you know.
All black people are dirty. Like, what the fuck was going on?
You know, that looked like a very dusty, light skinned black person.
They're off and running. Jerry Lawler with a very timely reference. Sonny could have as much power as Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, more like Monica Lewinsky, if you ask me.
Anyway. For power.
There you go.
Power on her knees.
Sonny fakes giving Vince McMahon her hand to kiss, and Lawler loses it. I love their faces here. Vince announced that there have been progress in the dialogue between WWF officials and the Ultimate Warrior's lawyers.
I don't believe you. You need more people.
From the Wrestling Observer newsletter.
Of course. We're gonna start, since we're on a bigger channel now, guys. We need like graphics. We need like Romeo to make like a graphic of Wrestling Observer newsletter.
Don't even do that. You gotta just have a picture. Have a picture of Dave Meltzer and then like me in the corner saying, "Oh boy." That's
and then be like forward by Romeo Anthony.
I'll work on that. Still no change on the status of Ultimate Warrior. Warrior issued a statement online saying, if resolving my personal issues and protecting the way I choose to believe puts me in the WWF doghouse as stated on the money-making 1-900 line, then so be it. Bow down and kiss my ass. And he ends it with, always believe.
Of course.
A positive statement.
Positive statement says, kiss your ass. Yeah, that makes sense. Leave it to Ultimate Warrior.
Anyways, Bart Gunn works on the arm, and then works on the arm. And Ahmed ends it with a Pro River Plunge.
Yeah, he pretty much just worked over that arm for a good 5 minutes. Ahmed makes his comeback, lowers him on the top rope, completely launches himself at Bart.
Oh my god, I would fucking die. That looked like it hurt Ahmed more than it hurt Bart. Like, what was the point of that?
he literally hit the floor a lot harder than Bart did, and then
Darby Allin of him.
Yes. Pretty much. And then he hit his spine buster and the Pearl River Plunge. This was there.
Man.
A positive way to say it. Oh, another note on Ultimate Warrior.
Oh boy.
Lots of people in WWF are unhappy about the situation because they feel like he has done this before, only to return and get pushed to the moon. They also say the same about Sid, with many other wrestlers feeling it's unfair that these relatively untalented guys repeatedly burn the company and walk out or get fired, only to return and get pushed to the top ahead of all the other better workers who stay out of trouble.
Some things never change in the WWF.
pretty much. I take offense to that because, you know,
Sid,
the S and SP3.
You're Negro Sid. Don't worry.
Negro Sid.
Negro Psycho. Negro Justice. Negro Vicious.
Negro Vicious, yeah, I like that. Negro Vicious.
Sound like some superhero names. Comic book going. Shawn Michaels, with a short promo backstage on his match tonight and at In Your House, says he and Sid have parts of their relationship a lot of people don't know about. That's a story for another day. Camp Cornette, don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
He brings that.
Is that like the catchphrase of this whole team?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
There is a present from Goldust that is brought to Sable during Mark Maro's entrance. She throws it on the ground. What was this? Wrong answers only.
A dildo.
That might be the right answer.
I literally was gonna say it's Goldust. It could be a vibrator. it could be like a divorce papers for her and Maro. So Goldust can get with Maro or Sable. He's ambiguous. He's gender ambiguous. So there's a lot of different ways this could have gone.
Remember the love triangle they're trying to spread on the hotline?
This is true.
Involving mankind too. Mark Maro versus.
I mean, mankind is good with his fingers, but yeah. All right, next topic.
Speaking of plunging,
this was.
They show highlights of TL Hopper. He's a plumber at work, wiping a rag on his ass crack and then blowing his nose.
That was bro. What the fuck is this? Thank God I don't remember this. Unfortunately, we have to revisit this. But
superstar highlights of him, the plumber, versus the trash man. Of course, Duke the Dumpster Drosy putting a plunger in his face. Would you rather be branded, or would you rather take the plunger to the face?
I'd rather be branded.
how about you just kill me? That's a better fucking answer. Just kill me.
If
I mean,
that's
even
not-
though the plunger looked clean as hell, you can tell the brand new plunger. Obviously, you need a dirty plunger, but still, nonetheless, I don't want either of those in my face. Or that's something else in my face.
and if that's not enough, he named the plunger Betsy because every inanimate object needs a name.
Man,
It's a woman. It's a woman. Good to
dirty
know.
whore, dirty whore, dirty plunger.
Very dirty. We learn it'll be Mark Maro versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Remember that guy? The guy that won King of the Ring that we haven't seen?
Right. Well, he did get his mouth fucked up, so.
Yes. And since all of it happened, that was recorded the night after.
After,
Unavailable.
Yep. Haven't seen or heard from him in a long while. I thought the way they was talking about him that he was gonna at least like cut a promo or something during this, but nope, nothing.
Cam Cornette over the top happy backstage, putting their hands together as a go team and then putting their hands over it. This was over the top cheesy. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
They were
Cornette had me. Cornette's probably my MVP. Spoiler alert tonight because he had me in tears.
Jerry Lawler says Hopper has started an anti-drug campaign. You saw his pants. Just say no to crack.
You be telling that to a lot of these superstars backstage.
And speak of his name, Stone Cold Steve Austin with a short promo backstage says basically Mark Maro going to pay for what he did to his face, and that's the bottom line. Mark Maro wins with an uppercut and a punch.
You know, that promo was so brief. I think I looked down and I missed it.
Yeah,
That's crazy because I don't remember that. Like,
I'm dead serious.
there you go.
Yeah. Is there anything to say about that?
What?
Enough of
Why
these damn occupation gimmicks?
why did they put TL Hopper on the show?
Right.
I don't know. I don't understand it. This was the first time we saw him on Monday Night Raw during the Monday Night Wars, and
Hopefully the last.
yeah, hopefully the last. Definitely.
Who says this is a good idea? Let's run with this.
Let's have a man show his ass crack on TV, wipe his ass and blow his nose. That's good shit, pal.
That's gonna get over.
People hate plumbers. What a heel.
They take forever.
Jim Cornette backstage brags that they haven't caused any trouble tonight. Says Sid has been locked up somewhere because he's a homicidal psychopath. Then he puts over all three of his guys pretty strongly, I thought. You know, bringing up great points of what they've done leading up to this.
Mm-hmm.
And that they own, Shawn Michaels and Ahmed Johnson's numbers. Then this is the part of the show where I'm like, this must have been like a spot to put something with the Ultimate Warrior. And they were like, fuck, we need a full 5 minutes.
We gotta fill it with something.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, though. This shit was fire, though.
Hey, and it gave me the chance to rewind it a couple of times to hear what the Undertaker said during this. So another graphic that Romeo has to make for since we're on a bigger channel is my poetry, my Undertaker poetry. I do Undertaker and Mankind poetry on True Rewind. So here is what the Undertaker said during his music video.
Pretty dark stuff.
Damn, I wish I had my hat.
Oh, you definitely do.
The spirit of the Undertaker lives within the soul of all mankind.
See what he did there?
The eternal flame of life that cannot be extinguished, the origin of which cannot be explained.
I thought he said orgy.
I thought the same thing, so don't be so bad. Like, I'm taking a chair for a good time, not a long time. I understand.
It'll be Taker versus Goldust at In Your House. Then it's time for Billy Gunn with Sonny versus Shawn Michaels for the WWF Championship. We see highlights of a tennis charity event that Shawn went to where he got a bunch of balls thrown at him.
Right the first time.
Set him up. Set him up for that one.
Some sad news here. Vince McMahon sends condolences to the Hart family because Brett and Owen's 13-year-old nephew passed away due to a rare flesh-eating disease that bacteria that just ate up his internal organs. It's like that is not not a way to go right there.
Terrible.
That sounds awful.
Sounds like a zombie.
I was saying like that made Owen Hart looking so happy earlier, kind of a little weird, like awkward, like
yeah.
Well, technically this
So
is
that-
tape, so
Right,
but you know. And you didn't mention during Jim Cornette's promo, he did mention that they were the reason why Ultimate Warrior is not at International Incident. So thus again, making our point even more that they shouldn't have done the whole Gorilla Monsoon stuff at the beginning of last week. Like that made no sense.
Being petty Vince, that's all.
Then we get an Ahmed Johnson promo from backstage during this match.
Save us now.
Yes, we do. Yes, Ahmed Johnson speaks from the hood. I'm watching HBK's back, and he's looking good as usual. But once again, Sean watches my back, so I return the favor and watch his back. But this Sunday night, I guarantee you, we need to watch each other's back along with Big Psycho Sid. Because this Sunday night, I guarantee you, it's going down right raw in that ring.
Sonny distracting Shawn Michaels on the apron, and Shawn just forces himself on her,
Yes.
Shocker.
giving her a kiss.
This would not get over as well in 2022, ladies and gentlemen. So
Me too.
everyone knows.
Me too, Michaels. Me too, Michaels.
Me too, Michaels.
Me too, Michaels, man. He's forced himself on kids. Now another female. He is just me
Kissed
too,
her
Michaels.
twice.
Yes, me too, Michaels. Yeah, there you go.
Then ran her around, threatening to grab her ass cheeks. Too.
Yeah, even worse. Come here, come here, girl. Come here.
And she's the heel, ladies and gentlemen.
Shawn grab ass.
All Sean was doing what he does with her in the bedroom, man. Come on, just putting her on TV. That's all.
To be fair, yeah, they are in a relationship at this point.
Hey, he's already clapping them cheeks for real.
Backstage, Cornette walked out. Cam Cornette out of there. He knows when they're not wanted. Elbow drop, super kick. Shawn Michaels wins. Crowd sounded electric. I don't know if some of that was piped in or not, but hey. And then Ahmed waiting backstage for Shawn Michaels through the curtain. Gives him a big old giant hug.
Yo, this is where I fucking lost it. Go ahead.
Runs in. Throws water in Shawn's face.
He said, "Hiya!"
He did make like the sound like he was like doing a karate kick. He was like, oh.
Yo, I was fucking dying.
Shawn and Ahmed chase him into the parking lot where it's an ambush. Cam Cornette waiting for them. And then someone comes driving 75 miles an hour and crashing.
Shocker. And guess who it is? Mr. Sid himself.
He could have killed someone. Yo,
He could have killed himself.
Yo, Sid pulled up in the caddy, yo. That looked like somebody, we all from New York. That looked like somebody you would have pulled over in the street. The only cabs that would have stopped for any three of us. It looked exactly like that. When Sid was a cab driver.
Sid can't rustle. Sid can't drive. Man, what the fuck can he do right?
And it was funny seeing Sid run after the vehicle. He was getting away. He just ran weird.
Yeah, it's very weird as hell.
And why didn't he drive after them? Like,
no, he gets out the car to then chase the car.
Oh man, another segment. Just they had to tape and add and fill time to it.
That was hilarious. So I enjoyed that segment, like for all the wrong reasons, obviously.
And you could definitely tell that was at headquarters because that looks like the parking lot at headquarters more than it does any arena in the world.
Warrior would have caught them. You think?
No.
Yeah.
As fast as he run, he might have hopped on the car and everything.
And shaked it.
Right? Shake the roof.
Anything else on this main event?
The main event was good. Billy Gunn showed out for his first singles main event opportunity. I felt like he he worked very well with Shawn Michaels, and you could tell that Shawn wanted to make him look good throughout this, and he bumped like crazy, like only Billy Gunn can, especially during his young days. So this was a good main event.
Watching him 25 years later on TV.
He looks now like he ate this Billy Gunn.
Match of the night, Shawn and Billy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, not much competition. MVP. What drunk guy said earlier? I'm gonna go with Jim Cornette.
Yeah, I'm gonna record that.
I'm gonna go with Amen and Shawn Michaels. Amen had a promo and he won the opener, and Shawn had the best match of the night and he won.
The reason I didn't do that is because they did kind of fall for Cornette's trick pretty easily.
Yeah, they did.
hey, they had backup too. They had backup too.
He almost killed himself.
Backup.
That was terrible backup. He almost killed himself.
He almost ran them down, but at least they had backup. At least they had a backup plan.
He almost pulled a Henry Ruggs.
Oh man,
He'd have not been there at Sunday.
oh,
Been in jail. LVP. She went 0 for 2. She got molested. I'm gonna go with Sunny.
I might consider that. Those are good points right there. But I went with TL Hopper because I never want to see him on my TV screen again.
Plumber crack and Sunny.
Oh man,
I guess it goes hand in hand because now she does crack. So there you go.
This is True Rewind, folks.
Yeah, she gonna pull some scissors on you when she sees you.
Right, she's gonna run up on you with a shank.
Thumbs out. We'll give this a thumbs up or thumbs down or thumbs in the middle. In 3, 2, 1. Middle from all of them.
Yeah. This is a middle type. This is a mid show. There was one good match. Amen was funny. I love the little Undertaker music video, like out of nowhere. So yeah, those were the bright spots of an otherwise kind of boring average show.
Let me tell you something. If I was right there, right now, like I would not want to order this pay-per-view.
Oh no, they have literally just pushed the 6-man tag team main event, and
who cares? I don't care.
Nothing else. Yeah, we don't care about this match that much.
Yeah, 6-man tag does nothing for nobody. So.
And you got Undertaker and Goldust on this card. You got Stone Cold and Mark Maro. And if it wasn't for this episode, I would have known that none of those matches were going on this show, because all they've done the last couple of weeks is push the main event.
Yeah. The rating last week, they did a 2.5. What do you think this show did? We'll start with you, Sid.
2.3.
Drunk guy.
Damn, I was gonna say that, but he said it, so I can't say. I want to say 2.4.
You're closer.
Again, 2 weeks in a row.
0.6.
They went up
a little.
They went up for this shit. Terrible.
That is true, because last week we did give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So the quality of last week affected this week.
Let's go over to Monday Nitro. Once again, from the Disney MGM studios in Orlando, Florida. Is this going to be like a permanent thing here?
I think they spent a few weeks here. I remember the first couple of weeks of the NWO is all from this MGM studios, because we still didn't get the most infamous NWO invasion of Nitro, and I think that's still in Orlando. So
yes, that is.
Fire and Ice versus the Steiner brothers. Teddy Long scouting for new talent he can screw over by telling the ref to stop the match. Ice Train accidentally splashes his partner. German suplex by Rick on Ice Train for the win.
Shout out to our boy Cassidy Haynes. He's a huge Ice Train mark. So he would have enjoyed this one. And my God, every time the Steiners versus Fire and Ice, one of these big men get dropped on their head. You didn't mention Rick giving Ice Train a belly to belly, with Ice Train literally landing on his goddamn head. Oh my God, I was like scared after watching. My jaw was on the floor for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, these two teams beat the shit out of each other always. Mean Gene interview with Jimmy Hart, Taskmaster, Big Bubba, eventually joined by Meng and Barbarian, who Mean Gene chastises for being late.
You got these latecomers here.
Johnny come latelys. Taskmaster goes after Hulk Hogan first. Mean Gene. Jimmy Hart says it's going to be the Dungeon of Doom's year. Big Bubba cuts a promo on Lex saying he's going to put him to sleep permanently. And finally, Taskmaster wanted to say one thing to Chris Benoit. If anyone saw the pay-per-view, Benoit, you got too personal with me now. Little does he know how much more personal it's gonna get.
What a foreshadowing right there. Trying to change his name from Taskmaster to Foreshadower.
Oh man, Kevin Sullivan, he is really the Taskmaster. He could tell the future there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't know if you guys knew, Glacier is coming soon.
I mean, he's always coming soon. Veer, we really need to do like that's another graphic you got to work on, Romeo. Is the Glacier clock? How many weeks we've gone Glacier, and how many weeks currently Veer has been hyped on Monday Night Raw?
Well, technically, Glacier's still unthawing, so it's a little different.
Good point.
All this work piling up for me. I'm like Denzel and Malcolm X, just hit the glass, slam the table. Scott Norton interviewed and arguing with Ice Train. Teddy Long interrupts and very nicely says they're a good team and he doesn't want to see them break up. So what does Scott Norton do? Ice faces him. The two exchange
he was like, I thought you were too cold, Scorpio.
So looks like Norton and Ice Train will be feuding now. I guess we'll see.
Fire and Ice and Melted.
It's weird. It's weird. Two guys named Fire and Ice couldn't work out. Weird.
Yeah, you know who could have thunk that? Like it's not like they're polar opposites or anything.
Then we get Dean Malenko versus Billy Kidman. Jimmy Hart with Malenko at his entrance. The announcer speculates he's trying to align with him to go up against the Horseman. Kidman misses a shooting star press. Tony Schiavone on commentary doesn't know what to call it. So it's like a reverse somersault. Malenko with a brainbuster, powerbomb, butterfly suplex into a Texas cloverleaf. He just mauled Kidman at the end.
He took a shot at him.
Oh my God. It was brainbuster, powerbomb, Tiger Driver 98, and the Texas Cloverleaf. I was like, damn. And Billy Kidman was out here looking 14 years old. My God, they look like they just picked him up from high school and put him in some wrestling gear with his with his 47-year-old soccer mom driving a minivan haircut. Like, oh man, he was out here.
Definitely
he was out here looking young.
Mean Gene with Kevin Green.
Oh God,
he's upset at. What are you gonna say?
It's just terrible.
Yeah, which segment? He's upset at Hogan for stabbing all the little Hulkamaniacs in the back, which I thought was a disturbing visual.
Jesus, will you visualize that?
Romeo, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
The way you said it. I've been watching a lot of serial killer shows lately. Maybe that has something.
Yeah, me too. Homicide Hunters, my shit right now. Love Homicide Hunters.
Speaking of backstabbers, he's looking for Mongo. Mean Gene says he's ready to snitch if he sees Mongo backstage.
Snitch ass, bitch ass motherfucker.
Man, Mean Gene is a snitch and an instigator. And he also said, Kevin Green, that he grew up a Hulkamaniac. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1996, this man was 34 years old. meaning in 1984, when Hulk Hogan, won the WWF Championship and Hulkamania really began. He was a grown-ass man, and he was about to get drafted to the NFL the following year. Like, what? How did you grow up a Hulkamaniac? You were 19 goddamn years old.
It's time to meet the tag team, Rough and Rowdy. Or Ready. Whatever the hell. What did you call them? I don't even know.
Rough and Ready.
Rough and Ready.
Ridiculous.
I mean, both names are bad, so don't feel bad. Rough and Rowdy. They both suck.
Look at that face. Look at Dirty Dick.
Dirty Dick. They're facing Harlem Heat with Sherry for the tag titles. And Sherry can't help herself. She pulls a reverse Sunny. She gets herself some Dick Slater.
You dirty man.
Very well done. Very
Dirty
well done.
Dick Slater is disgusted. Ugh. a woman's kiss.
Oh God, so poor.
Booker T rolls him up for the win. Dirty dick finish.
All the dirty dick jokes you need every time Rough and Ready is on the television screen.
That's a good play on words. Rough and ready, dirty dick. There you go. You know, it all works out. It all works out.
This is not how the Harlem Heat should be winning.
No, not especially not a team like that.
Kidding me?
I don't think I've seen Harlem Heat win clean on Nitro yet. Like, I feel like all their victories have some type of chicanery.
Not even just clean on Nitro, fucking pay-per-views too.
Chicanery. There's some type of chicanery with a lot of their wins here, and they didn't need it to be rough and ready. Like, we've seen Dirty Dick Slater lose to everybody, to the point that I automatically, when I heard Dirty Dick Slater was in the match, I just put his partner was Bunkhouse Bunk. I didn't even get the other guy's name.
Me neither. We got a Rey Mysterio video package, highlighting the new Cruiserweight champion. Kevin Green. Again.
When is he back?
Frustrated. He wants Mongo. He needs to resolve this before training camp.
Gotta catch a flight, remember?
Mean Gene says, you gotta wear an athletic supporter just to interview this guy. Well,
there you go.
Jesus.
Jabroni entrances for the women.
Yes, both of them. Both of them don't get an entrance.
Medusa.
First time we've seen Medusa in years.
Yeah, I think she's just her whole love affair. I think the last time we saw her.
Yeah. Medusa and Malia Osaka, I believe it was.
Lady Osaka.
Okay. Medusa has a match.
Like, who cares?
I'll probably never see her again. Medusa has a match with Bull Nakano at Hog Wild. The winner gets to destroy the loser's motorcycle. Riveting.
Destroyed the chopper match. Hey, they got Bull Nakano to come to WCW. They blew some smoke up her booty or something, because this ain't the company to go to if you're a woman's wrestler.
I got a picture for that.
That's all Sean was trying to do. You're talking about
come to WCW.
No, he's like let me both smoke up your booty. Let me both smoke up your booty.
Medusa wins with a German suplex into a bridge.
And the chick's leg was on a damn rope. So, like, what's going on here?
He is, in fact, correct. Also, Larry Zbyszko, I guess, was listening to Jerry King Lawler on Monday Night Raw, and he says these two women should have just stayed in the kitchen. There was a lot of misogyny on both commentary teams on this night.
Shit.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's time for hour two.
Best timed hour two intro they've ever done. They finished the match with like seconds to go, and then they go home. They were able to hit the pyro. That was the best timed hour two intro they've had.
Hall and Nash are seen by the big WCW block letters. They have covered them
with
white sheets.
God.
The letters NW. Oh, big Diesel chance.
Yes, big one, big time in Orlando.
Meng versus Arn Anderson as fireworks go off. Or wait, it's the is Mongo first? I don't know which one.
No. It's Arn and Meng first.
Fireworks are going off.
So disrespectful. Literally the whole fucking match. So disrespectful.
Barbarian makes his way to ringside during the match. He then gets involved behind the ref's back thanks to a Jimmy Hart distraction. Meng with a kick to the face for the win. I don't have nothing on this.
This was pretty slow and plotting. Not very exciting stuff.
No.
I was distracted by the fireworks.
Right? Then it's time for Mongo and Deborah with Mean Gene. You sound excited.
I got you with at least the Mongo part, because Mongo was just, oh man, Mongo as usual says a lot of nonsense, but he was the better of these two promos. So Mean Gene,
Not saying much.
yes, Mean Gene axes because he has Pepe back with him for once, and he says, and I quote, "Well, he wanted to do a little sightseeing. He wanted to chase that big rat around the park. So we got that done. Plus count a little more of this money here. So what's the big fuss around here?" And then he tells him that Kevin Green has been looking for him. And he said, but he's gone. And he was like, how convenient. You're here now that Kevin Green's gone. And Mongo says, what? He's not here? Well, he should be. Well, that just showed you where he's coming from. Them bunch of expansion pukes he's playing for now, baby. Hey, forget about that small change contract you got, son. If you want to fight, I'm a professional now. You don't stand in the back alley and fight. Get your name on the dotted line, and you got Mongo, and he's got you.
Yeah, and then Deborah rambles. Talks way longer than Mongo did.
Unnecessary too.
And Mean Gene has to finish the promo for her, and they literally both deadpan laugh at the end of this whole segment because she couldn't finish the promo.
Thankfully, we get Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Benoit, which myself and Drunk Guy JJ watched for the Patreon. Shout out to everyone on the Patreon. Check that out if you haven't already. We were scrolling through the match. I was like, yep, that's the one we're going to watch.
Patreon.com/True Heel Heat, $3 a month. You can get contact like that.
Oh, man, this is eerie. Come on, man. Too close to the camera.
We don't think we've seen a bad match between these two ever.
No.
And then we get this shit.
Malenco runs down and pushes Benoit into the ring post on the outside, paying off the Jimmy Hart conversation from earlier. And Benoit can't beat the 10 count back into the ring. Eddie wins. What do you think of this, Sid?
I thought this was a good match for them. I mean, it's not the best match that I've seen from these two, but definitely they worked very well with each other as per usual. We got a little bit of a dirty finish, but honestly, both guys couldn't really afford a clean loss at this point. Benoit is kind of in deep with his whole Kevin Sullivan feud, plus he has the big matchup with Dean Malenko at Hog Wild, while with Eddie Guerrero, he just picked up the victory against Psychosis, and I think the company are going to give him a push in the next few weeks here. So neither one can afford the loss, but I'm glad Eddie got the count out victory because I feel like we are seeing the come up for his first kind of real substantial push in WCW coming up here.
Are you excited, Drunk Guy?
I'm always excited.
Oh man, where's my Shawn Michaels pick?
Oh, that's right.
Big Bubba versus Lex Lugo.
I'm not excited for this. I have to tell you that.
Lugo recovering from a concussion and a nearly detached retina.
All that from falling off the fucking apron, right? Give me
How? His eye was never touched.
Touched at all.
It's very Rey Mysterio of him.
I can see the bullshit now. See what I did.
Lex insisted on wrestling and defending his TV title.
And plus, he's the only star present tonight.
Right. The Outsiders now on ground level standing next to a limo. And yeah, they eventually interfere in the end, attacking Lex from behind. And then Hollywood Hulk Hogan struts down in all black. Jackknife to Luger. Nobody's here to help. There's no Savage, Flair, Sting, Giant. None of them are in the building. Hogan then slaps Luger's face around. They tease letting Bubba join them, and they beat his ass and dispose of him too. Mean Gene with an interview. And more Big Diesel chants. Diesel was super over tonight.
Yeah.
Hogan says he wishes he would have done this 2 years ago.
Yeah, they should.
What'd you say?
As he should have.
He says the new world order is taking over professional wrestling. Mean Gene says, what about the kids? Hogan says, fuck them kids, Gene.
Basically, that's all I was thinking. Fuck them kids.
Boo! The kids go boo! As far as people like Sting go, he was a skinny bodybuilder before he met Hogan. He
Mm.
heard Macho Man's crying about his divorce for 3 years. It was his own fault because he couldn't rise to the occasion.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Trash.
that's a shoot.
That's a shoot, brother.
That's a shoot, brother.
That's a shoot, brother. You know, work yourself into a shoot, brother.
You don't work yourself to work so much that you shoot yourself in the shoot.
Trash gets thrown in the ring. This conceited jerk, yells Bischoff on commentary. Hogan talks about how he opened the forbidden door. I'm adding the word forbidden. These renegades had the guts to walk through it. Sorry, Cody. It wasn't you. It was Hollywood Hogan. Years ago. He says they're just the foundation. As he builds his empire, there will be more outsiders he brings in, or maybe even people close to Ted Turner, close to Eric Bischoff. Says that Hog Wild, if the Giant has got the guts, he's going to take the World Championship and make it the NWO Championship belt. Challenges the whole WCW to come out now so he could kick their asses tonight. And he's already got what he asked for. Steiners, Meng, Barbarian, even Arn Anderson, who just got screwed over by Meng and Barbarian, is standing alongside, ready to fight because this is bigger than individual grudges. This is a war.
There you go. Hey,
What do you think about this ending?
That got it across. Arn being out there that this is about WCW versus the NWO, not the baby faces versus the NWO. I that's what I do like about that little touch that they did at the end here. Hogan was awesome. Hogan is just on another level as a heel. Like, he just seems like he's having so much more fun. It's like Brock Lesnar as a babyface right now in 2022 when we get out of this DeLorean here. He's having so much fun because for the first time he's a babyface and talking, and Hogan's having so much fun here being a heel for the first time and being able to talk on the main stage. So
would you
I
compare
like
it to
this.
Roman Reigns too when he turned heel?
Yeah, kind of.
You could say you could probably kind of say that, but I feel like Roman, they just let talk more and stuff like that. Like,
Let him be who
I
he
feel
actually
like,
is.
yeah, exactly. This is Hogan kind of playing this heel role.
I mean, he's a
more.
piece of shit in real life, so technically it's him being him too.
This is true. He is a giant turd in real life, and so,
Pun intended.
So to be fair, Hall and Lash just got their white sheets from Hogan, and Hogan was like, "I got plenty more if you want some more." You know,
Damn,
so,
Put some holes in it so you can see. You can see better.
I got holes in it. You know, whatever you want to do with it, it's totally fine. If you need to use it for a Halloween costume, you want to be a ghost. I'm a ghost every Saturday with my friends. But Hogan was great here. And Hall and Nash were awesome. I liked the whole ending. Other than that, though, this was not the best follow-up from Bash at the Beach and last week's show.
No, a show sucked.
Did you enjoy it, Drunk Guy? The end of this?
I enjoyed the ending, yes, the promo and everything. I was liking how the camera guys were directing people to throw trash in the ring. I was wondering why.
Well,
I thought it was just doing it on their own merit, but it looks like they were
it.
directing people to throw the trash in the ring.
No, you did it organically at Bash at the Beach. Throw it in the ring. Throw your trash in the ring.
Match of the night: Guerrero Benoit.
Not even a second thought.
MVP. I'm gonna go with the New World Order.
See,
I'm going with Dean Malenko. Smash Kidman, cost Benoit the match. So
LVP Teddy Long for me.
Yeah,
We got five.
Oh man, yeah.
I went with Kevin Green.
Take that. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, twice. Yeah, I gotta go with Kevin Green. We gotta do that shit twice.
He came out for 2 promos, and literally like 20 minutes later, the guy he was looking for come out, and he's already gone. Like,
right. Taylor did like a sucker, but damn, nah, Kevin Green for sure.
Put our thumbs out, and 3, 2, 1. It'll be thumbs up or thumbs down or thumbs in the middle for Nitro. 3, 2, 1. Middle for me, down from you guys. Rating. Last week they did a 3.5. What do you think they did this week, Drunk Guy?
Hogan's there tonight. I'll give it a 3.6. I guess 3.6.
Sid.
3.7.
Drunk Guy's closer.
2 in a row. Let's go.
It went down 3.4.
Oh, damn. Hogan's not a draw.
Hogan's not a draw. You see, you promoted him. He's on the show, and it doesn't draw. That means Hulk Hogan's not a draw.
In the ratings war, Nitro has won 5 weeks in a row. They're up 22 to 17 to 2, I believe. Yes. And on the True Rewind scoreboard, sounds like you guys are saying Raw was the better show.
Yeah.
So your 2 votes outweighs my measly 1. WCW now leads 25 to 16 on the True Rewind scoreboard.
Edging close, ladies and gentlemen. The gap is closing between WCW and WWF as far as quality, but we want to know from all of you, whether in the live chat or in the comments, what you thought about both shows, what you thought was the better show for the week, match of the night, MVP, LVP, and what else of our little segments that we have. You want to see Romeo make a graphic and make his job even harder? Let us know in the comments down below. The Drunk Guy JJ, please let the people know where they can find you.
You can follow the good brother Drunk Guy JJ, Instagram hacksaw_J.
Okay, third person now.
Yeah, I try to speak like my pops, the great
Big
one.
timing us, said he's big timing us.
You can follow.
I know.
You can follow Drunk Guy JJ at hacksaw_J_Duggan on Instagram. Facebook, my name is my name. I think I've said my name enough. So if you don't know me, don't follow me. Add me. Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. That's all I have. But you know where to find the gang at. We got Patreon. That's a shoot. YouTube is a shoot. Instagram is a shoot. Twitter is a shoot. All Tru Heel Heat. Facebook, Tru Heel Heat. X Videos, Pornhub, StoneX, MySpace, Christian Mingle, Live Harmony, eHarmony.
Farmers only.
Everywhere.
Farmers
only.
FarmersOnly.com.
Farmers only. Shit. We got our OnlyFans now. How about that? We're slinging our dicks everywhere on OnlyFans. That's what we're doing. Tru Heel Heat. That's what we do. We keep bringing that good content every week, right? Yeah. We're grabbing girls' butts. We're putting title belts in our crotches. Tru Heel Heat everywhere. Does it?
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Romeo, let the people know where they can find you. And you were up on the main Fightful channel. You went from ESPN2 to main ESPN over there.
Yeah,
big
that was fun.
So I'm big leaguing. You're big leaguing, pal.
No, I'm not third person, though. If I start doing that, watch out.
You follow Tru Heel Romeo.
Follow Tru Heel Romeo at Tru Heel Romeo on Twitter and Instagram. Over on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channels, check out Rated Raw Superstars. I don't know if Drunk Guy, are you doing that tomorrow or no?
No,
because I'm
maybe we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Be in the mood for love. We'll see.
Speaking of mood for love, hey, Tuesday, Vengeance Day NXT watch along. Join us on the Tru Heel Heat for that, and of course Saturday, 2 pay-per-views: Elimination Chamber and Impact's No Surrender. Yeah. Watch along tonight for the Super Bowl. I'll be doing that over on the Let's Talk Jets Radio YouTube channel. Join us for that.
Yes, we had to preempt our own because Romeo's big timing us. He's a star now. He's a star now.
He sold his soul for money.
He's a star
part of the NWO.
now. He's a star. He's Hogan in us. But yes, you can find me on the Twitter machine at Tru Heel SP3. You can find me over on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel every Thursday at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time on AE Ramble with Jimmy Macaram. This past week, we talked about the debuts of Keith Lee and Jay White in AEW, our most viewed episodes. So go out of your way and check that out for sure. Keith Lee is a draw. Keith Lee is. Hulk Hogan isn't. That's the difference. And you can usually find me on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel every Saturday with our flagship podcast, Tru Heel Heat, with Miss Chrissy Love and Top Guy JJ. The latest episode, Tru Heel Heat 162, with special guest Rick Ucchino, is up right now. Romeo filled in for me because Optimum, I hate them, and I hate your guts, Optimum. Just remember that. But Romeo
James
filled in.
Dolan screws something else up again.
But Romeo did fantastic filling in for me halfway through. So check it out. We talk about all the latest wrestling news. And this coming week, Friday, we are going live Friday afternoon. Myself, Top Guy JJ returning to the show, as well as Miss Chrissy Love, previewing Elimination Chamber and No Surrender and talking about the week in wrestling. So check it out and subscribe to the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. But you can also find my written work at sportskita.com and wrestletalk.com on YouTube channels, Sports Kita Wrestling YouTube channel every Friday, Smack Talk with Rick Ucchino and Dutch Mantel, and Believe in Pro Wrestling podcast with Rick Ucchino, and of course right here on the Fightful Overbooked YouTube channel every Friday at 8:30 a.m. on Friday Morning Coffee with Jeremy Lambert, and at 10 a.m. on Degrassi Dudes with Steven Jensen. So whole bunch of Tru Heel Heat
God
you
damn,
will see
man.
everywhere.
Look at us. Look at us. Look at us just blowing
Look
up.
at us.
Look at
Look at
us.
us.
Look at this big Tom and everybody. Fuck these guys. Look at us. Look at us.
Someone hire drunk guy JJ and see how many
word.
times.
I
See
won't
how
say
many
any
times he can
sexist or
curse.
racist comments on your guys' shows.
If you need a personal stylist, he's your guy.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
So you know
So
what to do. God.
I guess our next episode is International Incident. Yay.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yes. True Rewind episode 68. We are going to be watching. We're going to be reviewing In Your House International Incident. Shawn Michaels, Ahmed Johnson, and Psycho Sid versus Camp Cornette. You also got Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Mark Maro. You also got Goldust versus The Undertaker. Yeah, I had to remember all the matches that they mentioned on just this show and nothing else. But saying that, go over to patreon.com/Tru Heel Heat for our True Rewind episode 68 preview. We will give our predictions for who we think will win at International Incident. This is more for Romeo because he's probably never watched it. Right?
You never watched it?
I've never watched it,
bro?
No.
There you go.
You never watched it?
No.
Oh damn. All right.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Spoiler alert.
for Drunk Guy JJ, for Romeo, it is me, your Tru Heel Phenom SP3. This has been True Rewind, episode 67, New World Order. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time in the DeLorean on True Rewind.
White power.